Hi there, welcome back. So today I want to do a quick update on Quantumscape stock. This is mainly based on the price action, based on what happened with the stock these 2 days. And if you want to know more about my full analysis on Quantumscape as the stock and company, maybe you should look at my previous video. I'll put the link down below where I put more of my thoughts on the pros and cons of the company and where this company is going in the future and my strategy on this stock. So after today, it has a quite a good gain, almost 20%. And I think a lot of people would wonder, so where is it going now? Some of you might have bought in yesterday at the dip, and maybe some of you might want to know if you should buy right now or you should sell what you bought yesterday right now. So let's discuss about this. So something I forgot to mention in my previous video is that there are really a lot of short seller for Quantumscape stock. And I think this stock is one of the most popular for a short seller, mainly because a lot of people think it really doesn't justify the price and think it's driven by FOMO, as I mentioned why in my previous video. And I think maybe it's funny, but I think a lot of, maybe more than half of the short sellers of QuantumScape are kind of Tesla bulls. I think more than half of them are Tesla bulls. And because we all know that in 2020, Tesla helped a lot of people make a lot of money in the past year. And they grew kind of strong emotion and very attached to Tesla. So if there is any company that comes out of nowhere and say that they would threaten Tesla or anything near, they have a strong reaction against it. And so I think a lot of people that are Tesla bull, they would want to short QuantumScape. I would think no matter what they give out, the Tesla bull would think it's not as good as Tesla and it might be a scam. So I think more than half would be Tesla bulls. And also some people might have missed out the run the whole time, like every jump of the way. Some people may miss out the run and they feel like such strong urge to short the stock. So you can see around here and here, a lot of people want to short the stock, and here too. A lot of people started to short the stock, and obviously they got burned. And right now, what's happening is that let me show you the short interest of this stock. You can see that in the most short interest days would be one of these days, and obviously they are really the top of QuantumScape share price. And obviously, yesterday you can see it's really the biggest of short volume out of all. So I think a lot of the price drop were driven by the short seller yesterday. So there were the news coming out saying how the some experts say that QuantumScape may never achieve never pass those technical issue, and they may never have the real product coming out. These kind of things would scare a lot of people away because most people don't understand a lot of the technical stuff about batteries. So we mainly rely on experts. So whenever there is an expert or engineer coming out saying that QuantumScape it may not do this or something like that, and everyone would be really scared and kind of sell it out in a panic. And once it started to the momentum to decrease, then those short sellers who got burned previously, they might be the first one to jump on board and make yesterday really broke the support of around 50, because obviously there's a consolidation at around 60. So a lot of short seller would push it lower. And then today we can see that it bounced back to the resistance because once it broke through the support, it becomes resistant. So that's why it stopped growing after here at exactly around 60. So what's going to happen from now on? Is it going to keep going up or going down? For this, I think, first of all, a lot of people are starting to have these kind of negative voices saying it's going to go back down to $20. I think this possibility is really, really little. It's maybe less than 10% of chance that it's going to go back down below $20. I think right now, what's more possible would be coming down to two possibilities of how this stock is going to go in the short term. One of the one example I can give you is Workhorse. This one, you can see that there were a huge gap down, and it really went down a lot, and it's a big gap as well. Maybe not as big as Quantumscape, but it went down a lot, and the gap is really big to fill. And what it does is it has a quick rebound on the next day after the big drop. It looks like it's gonna go back up, but it won't, because it's just too much trap here, because a lot of people bought in on the tip. So it's not that easy to go back up so fast. That's why it went back down. You can see for a few days, and then it would start to form a consolidation here to slowly fill up the gap before it go back up. So that's scenario one for QS. And scenario two would be something like this. So you can see the gap down, and then it start to consolidate a few days. It looks like it would break down on this day, it looks like it would break down the 60-day moving average to try to scare some people away, because if it looks like it's breaking down, a lot of people would start selling and maybe even buy some short position. And here is the turning point for them to do a really short squeeze. See, you can see from here that a lot of short seller got burned bad. I'm not saying that Quantumscape might go like this, but it's one of the possibility, because it really depends on how much short volume there would be, because uh, sometimes short position, they are somehow the fuel for the stock to go up. So at that time, if there is catalyst coming out saying, oh, this kind of big investment funds also invest in Quantumscape in Q4, or some kind of expert coming out and say that Quantumscape have the most advanced technology to reassure people's confidence, then it might be a nice short squeeze coming up. But I'm not sure if it can really pass the previous high. It might be really, really difficult. Maybe we can see something like Workhorse did. See, it went down quickly, and then it broke through the support, make people feel like they're gonna go back down to $10, and then that's when it start to do short squeeze quickly and kill all the short position first, but it doesn't go past the previous highs, and then it come back down to do more consolidation, and it's kind of doing a triangle consolidation like this. So that's why that's one of the possibilities. Uh, so here are the two possibilities I think that might happen. I hope the short volume can get bigger so we can see a nice and quick short squeeze, but this might be a lower possibility. It depends. I think if I were the fund behind it, controlling the stock, I would really do a consolidation like this. Sharp down and big up, and then up and down, up and down. Try to kill a lot of the patience behind it and make a lot of people who are trapped here start to cut loss before they start to go back up. And also the best thing is that they can attract a lot of short seller to buy more short position to gain more fuel for the up. So that's my analysis for Quantumscape. One of the two possibilities, we'll see, depends on the short volume. I will keep looking at it. But right now, I need to remind you again that this stock is quite risky. It's not really safe as before. It might be a 50-50. So if you want to have fun with it, make sure you control your position to be really, really small, maybe less than 5% or even 2%. I think we can just, if it's a light position, we can just have fun and watch how it goes with not much emotion, so we don't panic or do anything stupid. And maybe a quick summary on what I shared yesterday. Because yesterday in the video, I shared that I have sold some of my half of my position, and I bought heavily into some stocks. And I show you three examples that are what I think would be quite potential. And I show you the EH, and it has a 20% increase today. I hope if anyone have seen it or watched my video would have at least put these kind of these few stocks in your watch list and see how it goes, because I really think there is big potential with these companies. So this one is a Chinese companies that develop drone, and China is one of the it's quite advanced in terms of drone development, and they are the first one to release policies to regulate drone in the city. So I think they really want to encourage this kind of technology to develop further. And right now they already have drone testing on the with passenger even. And this one, YSG, is a Chinese makeup brand. After 2 years, in 2019, on the biggest sales day event in China, it has passed the biggest cosmetic brand, which is L'Oreal China, to be the number one top sell of in e-commerce, which is a very, very big thing. And that's how it got famous, even. And also, we can see that since its IPO, it really didn't increase any. It has a big gain on the IPO day, and then every day since it went down, and then it formed a very nice bottom here. So I think it looks like it wants to break out anytime. So I have started my position at around 15 to 16. And I have really good hope on this company. I hope they can do well. I think they have a lot of potential. So put it in your watch list. And there is also Huami. They are the Chinese smartwatch, but they are not limited to China sell. They also sell to other countries, including they have I think you can buy it in Walmart right now, and you can buy it in Amazon, and it's much cheaper than Apple Watch, and also I don't think it's just a smartwatch company. I think right now it's collecting a lot of health data, including the heart rate, I mean the heartbeat and the sleep quality, and their in terms of their exercise regulation. So I think right now this company is accumulating a lot of data that's very valuable in the future in terms of research. I think they're already doing research with the university. So I would put it as a biotech company or health tech company instead of a smartwatch brand. So that's why I have high hope for this company as well. So if you haven't bought or knew these three companies, please put it in your watch list, because I think they have good potential. And I will do a more in-depth analysis on the videos coming later. So make sure you leave a comment and tell me if you're interested into knowing more of my stock finding. And let me know if you want to, what kind of information you want to hear more. And I really, really appreciate it. Thank you.